Nigeria cricket in handshake with ICC Africa. From barely an organization with near collapse of a governance structure in 2017, the Nigeria Cricket Federation has leveraged the International Cricket Council ICC Africa Associates Acceleration Agenda to stand out as the most developing and arguably best organized sport in the country. With a clear goal to position cricket as a prominent national sport and be recognized as one of Africa's top countries by attaining ICC's full membership status, the Professor Yahaya Okoyan-led team went ahead to develop 5 strategic pillars on which their goals rested. 3 of these, increased participation, improvement in facilities, and high performance improvement, are highlighted in this presentation. First on their agenda, and in tandem with the ICC script, the NCF championed a grassroots development agenda with ambitious goal of reaching 250,000 new enrollment into the game annually. Various initiatives were used as vehicles to direct the project. Hndshke Kids and Accelerated Growth were deployed to reach, recruit, and groom new cricketers, especially through the school system. In line with the digital age, the newly implemented GIS system has identified about 2,000 schools for newly employed field officers to track performance. Hndshke Kids was targeted at pre-teens and teenagers, with support from PricewaterhouseCoopers to drive deeper engagement across the country, while the Accelerated Growth project is all-encompassing. Sustaining and measuring the growing interest that the program generated informed the alignment with the National Age Grade Championships, starting with the Under-15 Youth Games by the Federal Ministry of Sports, the PWC-sponsored Under-17 Championships from which the National Under-19 team is selected. From these, a clear pathway to the national team was established for talented players. Whilst opportunities for harnessing the potential for cricket growth in the country loomed large, the Professor Yahaya Okoyan-led board, on taking over in 2017, paid particular attention to the girl-child empowerment and talent management on a broader scale. For female cricketers, deliberate investments were channeled to make the sport attractive to them and help a number of them sustain the passion developed in the game. An equal developmental attention is paid to girls and women's team in the same measure as the boys and men. The goal was to even out the development index across gender lines. Major success story recorded in this regard, even in the face of a pandemic-hit year, is the establishment of an 8-team South-South League, the first female cricket league in Northwest Africa in the country. By January 2021, 43.9% of the 761 entries for the National Under-17 Championship were girls, and all the regions in the country have standing female cricket teams. At the championship, to accentuate the impact of talent development, Piety Lucky, a budding female talent, struck a century, the first by any female player in a T20 match in Sub-Saharan Africa. The facilities and high-performance initiatives of the Nigeria Cricket Federation have also gained traction. From one barely functional grass wicket in 2017, Nigeria now has 6 that would be ready by end of September 2021. The implication is that 3 cities, Abuja, Benin City, and Lagos, with 2 grass turf wickets each, are now positioned to host international events. Nigeria's hosting of the Africa World Cup qualifiers for the Under-19 and the men's T20 teams later this year rests on achievements around these facilities. With facility goal in sight, the Nigeria Cricket Federation engaged Sri Lankan World Cup winner and high-performance coach Asanka Gurusingha, who resumed in December 2020, and apart from being the head coach, would also lead the accelerated development agenda along with 37 newly recruited field officers across the country. Cricket in Nigeria is not where it used to be. The needle has moved in the last 4 years, and the partnership with ICC Africa has served as a guiding light to the development paths. The Nigeria Cricket Federation has seen that the development strategy truly works. going by the subnational experience where all but one of the Edo State team that emerged champions of the national championship were under 20 years old. Half of the current national men's and women's team are made up of players aged 20 and below who have benefited from the development course of the present board. Although our famed first Under-19 World Cup qualification was achieved within these periods and substantial gains have been made, there is still a long way to go. Leveraging on the broader plan like the ICC Africa's Associates Accelerated Agenda sets Nigeria up for bigger celebrations in the long term.